YouTube, what's good, man? Welcome back to another video, man. Welcome back to another CEO video. Today's video is going to be, you got to lean into the fear, man. You can't just let the fear overtake you. You can't just let the fear dictate what kind of decisions you're going to make. You can't let the fear be the determining factor of why you won't be successful. You feel me? You can't let the fear be the head honcho in your life. No. You gotta grab fear by the goddamn neck, put that bitch in the ground, and say, "This is my fucking shit. All right, I'm gonna win regardless of if you're here or not. All right, you're gonna do what I say. You're gonna live by my rules, and if you don't like it, I'm gonna do it anyways. All right, that's what you gotta say to fear. You know what I'm saying? Me being a correctional officer, I work inside of a prison, right? Level 3 maximum security prison, right? You think I don't? You think I didn't have any fear on my first day? You think I didn't have any fear even signing up to do this job? You think I didn't have any fear about getting stabbed and beat up and then getting shit and piss thrown at me? You didn't think I had any fear about this? About just walking in? You think I just walked in and felt like I was the man? Walked in, felt like ain't nobody gonna touch me? Yeah, all right. I was scared, shaking in my boots, terrified, not knowing if any of those things was going to happen to me, but the money's good. It's a good career. Can't all them things happen? Yes. But am I going to let that stop me from doing what I need to do? No. So what I did was I put in my application, and on my first day, I stepped inside that prison with my fear, and I leaned into it. I let it be my motivating factor of why I have to do it. See, when I fear something, I know I have to do it. When I'm scared of something, I know I have to do it. I got to lean into it. I got to truck it over. I got to run it over because I'm scared. I got to show myself why fear should never dictate what you do in life. You know what I'm saying? I got to show myself why I am who I am and why I will never lose in life. Because I don't let fear dictate whether I'm going to do something or not. If it's scary, fuck it, we doing it. We're going to be smart about it. We're going to do it strategically. We're going to do it smartly. We're going to do it in the best fashionable manner possible. But we not finna run away from our fears. That's what we not finna do. A lot of y'all run away from your fears. Y'all need to use your fear as motivation to do it. Stop running away from your fear. Use the fear as fuel. Put it inside your oven and let that bitch burn. Yeah, it's going to be scary. Yeah, it's going to be fucking terrifying, but it doesn't matter. You have to do this. You have to do this. Yes, the work is hard. You have to do it. You cannot give up on yourself because you're scared. Fear is nothing but an emotion. You're not a female. You're not a girl. Especially, I'm talking to my man right now. Men, my females, please sit to the side for a second. I'm talking to the men right now. You are not a female. You cannot be ran by emotions. You cannot be ran by your feelings. You cannot be ran by your thoughts. You have to be ran by what you need to do to get to the next level under all circumstances, under any means necessary, whether that's risking your life or not. Because when you turn 60 years old and you look back on your life, you're going to say, I didn't take a risk. And I'm in the same spot. I didn't take a risk. It's your fault. You ain't get to where you wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault that you didn't take that step into the fire. When there's a fire, you run into that bitch like a firefighter. Firefighters don't run from the goddamn fire. They run into that shit and put it out. You got to go to the fire. You can't be scared of the fire. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean you're a tough guy once you get in the fire. You ain't no tough guy. You have to respect the fire. You got to put that fire out. You got to respect the fire as if it could kill you. You have to respect the fire as if it is bigger than you. You have to respect the fire as if it is stronger than you. But deep down inside, you know you can beat this fire strategically. You can beat this fire with strategy. You can beat this fire with manpower. You can beat this fire with knowledge, wisdom, and a good heart. The light that burns inside of you, that'll outshine the fire. And the shining on the fire will put it out with frost, because your shining is light and light is white. And, you know, you put out the fire with frost, whatever. It sounded better than my head, but when I said it, it didn't sound right. But the point is, man, don't let fear be the determinant factor of why you didn't make it. Don't let fear of other people's opinion be the reasons why you didn't post your post. Don't let fear be the reason why you didn't make that song. Sorry, I just had Chick-fil-A. But I had to make a video on fear, bro, because I walk in that prison every day scared, on my 10 toes. But it keeps my wits up. It keeps my senses up. It keeps my awareness going. Yeah, I'm scared, but I control my fear. You know what I'm saying? The fear could keep me alive. Fear can keep you alive. Fear, that anxious feeling, that anxiety feeling you get from fear, that is fuel. I keep saying it, bro. It's fuel. That's how I get through it. Like, it's fuel. It makes me burn. Like, I could die today. I could. But I have to go tomorrow. Because I refuse to succumb to the circumstances that I'm in. I refuse to do it. I refuse to let fear drive me into the ground. No, I drive fear backwards. No, I drive fear to where I want the fear to go. Because you can never get rid of fear. You can never just bottle the fear up and throw it away. No, you will always have fear. You'll always have fear starting a business. You'll always have fear making that song. You'll always have fear making that video. You'll always have fear driving that truck. You will always have fear being a lawyer, losing that case. You'll always have fear robbing that bank. There's always a fear factor, and you can't escape it. What are you gonna do about it? Run away, sit down, cry about it, call your mommy, huh? What you gonna do about it when that fear shows up knocking at your door like, hey, you know you need to make a decision, but I'm right here in your face. I'm right here staring you down, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. What you gonna do when fear say that to you? You gonna fold up like a little girl, fold up like a lawn chair, become soft as tissue? No. You fight that motherfucker. You put that bitch by the fucking neck, and you be like, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Whether it costs me my life, whether it costs me money, whether it hurts people's feelings, I don't give a fuck. You gotta grab fear by the neck. You gotta control that shit. Cause like I said, you can't throw it away. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all got the message, bro. But I'm gonna talk to my 10 minutes. You feel me? I believe in you, bro. Fear will never, ever go away. But at the end of the day, you can do it. You can push past it. You know what I'm saying? You have a good idea. Don't let nothing stop you. Whether it's fear, doubt, anxiety, don't let that shit stop you because it's false evidence appearing real. That's what fear is. It's cliche. False evidence appearing real. It's cliche. But at the end of the day, it's true. I go to that prison and I don't walk out dead. That doesn't make any sense. I go to that prison thinking I can die, but I walk out alive. That's what I wanted to say. Now, what if I never walked into the prison? What if I never started this career? I would have never known that it's not as scary as it should be, as most people think it is. See, when you start stuff, you realize it's not what it seems. When you start doing stuff, it's not what it seems. You want the Ferrari, but when you get the Ferrari and you start driving, it's not what it seems. When you get the gold chain, when you get the diamond chain, you start rocking and you just figure out it's not all that. It's just a fucking necklace. It's just some shit hanging off my goddamn traps. It's not what it seems, bro. But if you let the fear stop you from even trying, from even going forward, then you won't get no epiphanies. You won't realize, you won't understand that life is what you make it. It's not about having this or that, because those things fade away. Things fade away. But if I want a motorcycle, I have to do what it takes, and that takes a little bit of fear of not getting the motorcycle. But when I get the motorcycle, I realize it's just a motorcycle. But you have that drive, that burning desire to get the motorcycle, though, right? But it's gonna take some sacrifices. It's gonna take some losses until you get that win and you get the fucking motorcycle. But then you realize the motorcycle really ain't all that. It's just a fucking motorcycle. But a lot of y'all won't get nothing. A lot of y'all won't get nowhere because y'all scared to do stuff. Stop being scared, bro. Take that leap of faith. Trust yourself. Look, bro. Look in the back. Look in the rearview mirror for once and see how much you accomplished. A lot of people tell people not to look in the rearview mirror. No, look in the rearview mirror and fucking look at what you accomplished. Look at what you went through. You telling me you can't take no more? You telling me you scared to go through the fire one more time? Stop it, bro. You can't come with my channel with that, bro. You done been through too much. I done seen you gain too much. All right. I don't even know who you are, and I already know you went through some trials already. You already beat some trials that you thought you wasn't gonna come back from. You thought it was the most scariest moment in your life, and you thought you could never come back from it. I don't want to hear that, bro. You ain't finna be ran by fear on my channel, bro. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? 100 questions, 100 answers to the stock market ebook dropping soon. Hard copy dropping soon. Consultations dropping soon. Merch, CO merch, Creative Optimism merch dropping soon. And I'm gone.